Hey guys, it's Brian again with another ceiling fan video. What I have for you here is a 56-inch Dayton Lasko industrial ceiling fan. And I believe this one to be from the mid to late 1980s. It's a 3-speed non-reversible fan with aluminum blades. It has a ball socket mounting system. And similar to the other Lasko spinner fans from this era, Sanyo, Lasko, whatever you want to call it, it has a nylon cord pull chain with a speed wheel indicator on the motor that indicates what speed it is. I pulled 3 of these from a listing out near Youngstown, and they came out of an old factory, or not factory, an old warehouse. And obviously they're not really cosmetically in the greatest shape. They're pretty yellow and dirty, and one of the blades on this particular one is a little bit bent, but I will go ahead and fix that after the video. But other than that, they're all there. These are actually quite uncommon. I don't even really want to say rare because I have seen these before, but I've never actually owned one. I always thought these were really cool. I remember when I first started collecting fans, I always wanted one of these, and I just happened upon 3 of them, and 2 of them will be for sale or trade if anybody's interested. They were wired up with a plug on the end of the cord, plugged into sockets in the ceiling that controlled them. They were controlled by wall controls, but the pull chains do work. And I remember actually when I was in high school, there was one of these in the janitor's closet, and it was the first time I had ever seen one in real life. Never seen a ball socket mount one before. I thought this was kind of cool. So let's go ahead and fire it up. The first pull on the pull chain is low. And this one does need bearing work. The bearings are pretty bad in this one. I don't know about the other 2. I have not tested them yet. But I'm going to assume that all 3 of them need the same amount of work. It does have a nice, gentle, low speed. It does hum. But these are really cool fans. I've always thought these are really cool. Definitely moving a nice, gentle breeze on low. Let's go ahead and switch it to medium. Does have a slight bit of wobble to it. I mean, what do you expect? One of the blades is a little bit bent. Not the fastest fan in the world, and not the world's greatest air mover, but you know what? It moves decent air. You can start hearing that bearing hiss. Yeah, it's rather unfortunate. And we'll put it to high. Like I said, it is not the world's fastest fan, and it's definitely not as powerful as a lot of other industrial fans, but it's still pretty cool either way. These bearings are pretty bad. And I'll be sure to put a picture of the motor tag and the wiring diagram that is on top of the motor at the end of the video. But I'm really glad to have one of these in my collection, even if it's not in the world's greatest shape, but it doesn't matter. It's just the fact that I even have one. These things are so hard to find. You know, for having hissy bearings, it actually has a pretty decent spin down. Obviously, like I said, the fan needs a clean up. It's yellowed from probably years of smoking and God knows heat and other things that yellow plastic. By the way, the motor on this fan, with the exception of the insides, is entirely made of plastic. The only real metal parts on this fan is the downrod and the blades. So this is very similar to the Sears Lasko 4-blade fans that were sold back in the early 80s, top mount spinners. They actually have the exact same motor. But these are labeled Dayton. So there you have it. That's a 56-inch Dayton Lasko industrial ceiling fan. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep watching. More videos to come.